bad. Start was pretty good that you did there.
Alright. Alright, audio check.
1, 2, loud, clear.
Okay, got you loud and clear too. Alright. Let's Melbourne, 1, 2, where it's ATIS. 132.55. Going back to go.
VFR departures advise ground control your direction of flight. On initial contact advise India. Melbourne International Airport information India, METAR 1153 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 7 miles, ceiling overcast 2,300. Temperature 18 dew point 18, altimeter 299.6. RNAV approach, runway 27 left in use, landing and departing runway 27 left, 27 right, and runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Hazardous weather information for Florida and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. Notice to airmen. Taxiway Victor is closed from Taxiway Alpha to Taxiway Victor 2. Taxiway Delta is closed from runway 9 right to Taxiway Alpha. Taxiway Echo is closed. Melbourne VOR is out of service. Runway 27 left, runway and identifier lights out of service. Unable to close traffic patterns due to facility staffing.
That's fine. We'll just go to block area.
On initial contact advise India.
Alright.
Melbourne International.
Alright, so we've got information India here. 2996. Alright, and vertical speed, airspeed 0, vertical speed 0. And they match, altitude matches, all center, wings level. 146 on the heading. And it matches close to the compass, okay.
Yeah, and remember that this is going to be affected by a lot of things in the aircraft. This right here, because the magnetometers are on the wing, it's going to be a little bit different. So this is a lot more precise than this guy here, which is why we have the correction card for this guy, but not for that.
Okay. Okay, so our transponder is set. Let's see. 1200. And we're in alt mode. Okay. Okay, seatbelts are fastened. Get our taxi light on. Taxi area is clear, left, center, and right. Parking brake on. And steering and brakes turn.
Sorry, I just had to correct that. The brightness is a little bit off there. Oh, and a little trick that I was showing Cody here, real quick with the nose.
Yeah.
So this thing, because of how nose heavy it is, my controls real quick.
Sure.
Just hold this up, and it helps when you add some power.
Oh, okay.
Get the strut up and
get the weight off the front.
And it makes it a lot easier with the nose wheel steering.
Okay.
Yeah. So your controls can.
Okay, my controls.
Just something to remember, but yeah, it works pretty well.
All right, let's see. Parking brake set. Doors are closed and latched. Fuel selectors on both. And we'll go prop high RPM. 1800 RPM. Engine instruments look good. Fuel pump check. Increase flow and pressure. Fuel pump off. Okay. Magneto check. 2 clicks left. We get an indication left mag out. Drop to 1700. Back to both. And we're back to 1790. 1 click left. Right mag's out. 1710. Back to both. Alright, and we'll cycle prop 3 times. Alright, we see manifold pressure, RPM drop, and oil pressure. Okay. Carb heat. Alright, drop to 1710, carb heat off.
And 413
Back
ground
to
pursuit on
1780.
27 left, report 1 off.
Alright, and idle check. And back to 1200. Okay. Alright, flight controls. Okay, got left aileron up. Right is down. Right up. Left is down. Okay. Elevator down. Up. And rudder. Right rudder. Left rudder. Okay, flight controls are free and correct. Friction lock set. Alright, we've got our radio set. We've got Melbourne Tower.
27 right, runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Hazardous weather information for Florida and coastal waters available on flight service frequencies. Notice to airmen.
That's a Melbourne Tower 118.2. Alright.
Yep, there we go.
And it decodes correctly, okay. And then Valkyria. Well, let's see. How about if we get it from the nearest list? Do you think Valkyria?
Yeah, I can also pull it up on the sectional here. See? So, there. Yeah, there's Valkyria. So,
Alright, so...
all I have to do is press enter or touch, yeah. Yep. Oh, but that's on the number 1. Yeah.
Didn't want that. Alright. Get that back to...
Yep.
Alright, keep that there. Now we want... well, Valkyria was 122725. And the Valkyria weather,
So,
if we tap on this, does it bring up more information?
should, there we go, yeah. So, communications right here.
Alright.
Yep.
119.525. Okay, so our radios are set. Elevator trim for takeoff. All flaps are still open. Seatbelts fastened. And takeoff briefing. Okay, so they said we're using the 27, so we're expecting 27 right. Okay, so Takeoff plan, so we're going to rotate at 60, and if we're not airborne by taxiway Quebec, we're going to abort takeoff and just stay on the ground. Once we're airborne, if we have an engine failure on takeoff and we're below 700 feet, we're just going to look straight ahead, not attempt to turn back. Once we get above 700 feet, then we can consider a turn back to runway 9 right. And in an emergency on takeoff, it'll be your controls. Actually, an emergency anytime here, pilot in command, so.
Yep.
Okay, so then we're going to rotate at 60, we'll climb out initially at 80, and then once we're clear of obstacles, we're going to, we'll take off at 10 degrees of flaps. Once we're clear of obstacles, we'll retract flaps, and then can climb at 90. All right, parking brake release.
We'll just go VFR Southwest because there's no pattern work here. So.
Okay.
Or VFR South. There we go. Yep,
okay.
yep.
Melbourne ground, Cardinal 34287 at Big Blue with information India, VFR to the south.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne ground, runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie, Cardinal 34287.
Yep. Clear to the right.
Okay. And we're clear on the left.
I really need to fix that weather seal. Oh well.
Getting a little wet?
Just a little. Control lock and pitot tube are in the back seat, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Yeah. Just so when we leave in Valkyrie for maintenance, we're good to go.
Okay, final approach area is clear, landing on, transponder is set, flaps 10 degrees. We'll get the mixture in a second. Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287, holding short, runway 27 right, ready for, at Charlie, ready for departure.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne Tower. Runway 27 right, proceed on course, clear for takeoff.
Runway 27 right, proceed on course, clear for takeoff, Cardinal 34287. Alright, and we'll get the mixture slightly rich.
Air 413, roger,
Yep.
thank you.
Alright, and we're clear. Alright, power is coming in. Alright, power is set. Engine instruments are green. Airspeed's alive. And there's 60. And there's 80. Alright, clear of obstacles.
Airport 7 ground, good morning, proceed as requested.
Alright, coming up on 700 feet, and he said proceed on course, so
Yep.
we are clear on the left, turning left. And 1,000 feet. Throttle back to 2,500.
Cessna 737 Uniform Lima Melbourne, ground runway 27 right, taxi via Mike Kilo Charlie.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and actually keep it here for a second. Once we pass this cloud bank, then we'll see what it looks like on the other side. But, let's see here. Yeah, it's just coming and going, I guess. Let's go 21, 23.
21, 23.
There we go. Alright, so there's radiation. So Valkyria's down over there.
Okay.
Go ahead and listen to the AWAS real quick.
Of the Airport Administration Building. Do not park on the flight line and assigned tie-down spaces.
Go ahead and descend just a little bit so we're not in the haze. There we go.
Automated weather observation. 1248 Zulu. Wind calm. Visibility 6. Light rain. Mist. Sky condition. Scattered 1,400. Scattered 2,100. Overcast 3,000. 100. Temperature 18. Dew point 18. Altimeter 2,997. Remarks. Density altitude 370.
In calm or no wind conditions, use runway 14.
So runway 14 is going to be in use there. From this position over here, we're probably good to go ahead and set up for a left downwind entry. Or actually, sorry, we'll have to overfly the field, then enter the left downwind for runway 14.
Alright. And is that Valkyria straight ahead?
Valkyria, yep, there, right there.
I think I see the runway 14 there.
So actually, if you want to bring it over here this way, we can enter direct to the downwind that way. If that makes sense. We'll fly along the river, enter downwind, there's 14. And I would call that we are, we're about 5 miles to the north. We're going to be entering the downwind for runway 14, left downwind.
Valkyria, traffic Cardinal 34287 is about 5 miles to the north. We're setting up for a 45 entry for left downwind runway 14, Valkyria.
Funny, scattered at 1400, but doesn't get a realistic picture of everything, so hopefully we don't get rained in. Yeah, honestly, just because these right here are going to get lower, just kind of just approaching the airport like that, I would say let's go ahead and bring it back to Melbourne real quick and we'll just do a full stop there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
So radiation's right behind us and it might change soon to Information India, so I'll get the radio for you.
Okay.
Taxiway Victor closed between Taxiway Alpha and Taxiway Victor 2. Taxiway Delta's closed from runway 9 right to Taxiway Alpha. Taxiway Echo's closed. Melbourne VOR is out of service. Unable VFR pattern work due to facility staffing. VFR departures, advise ground control your direction of flight. On initial contact, advise Juliet. Melbourne International information, Juliet, METAR 1253 Zulu. Wind calm, visibility 5 miles, light rain and mist. Ceiling broken 1,400, broken 2,500, overcast 3,600. Temperature 19er, dew point 18, altimeter 29908. RNAV approach runway 27 left in use, landing and departing runway 27 left, 27 right, and runway 23. Approaches are being conducted to parallel and converging runways. Hazardous weather information.
There we go.
Is it, did it switch or are we still India?
Juliet now.
Juliet, okay.
So 29er, 8. And there's radiation right there. So just call that we are over radiation with Information Juliet, full stop north side.
Melbourne Tower, Cardinal 34287, over radiation with Information Juliet, full stop north side.
Cardinal 34287, Melbourne Tower, enter our left base for runway 27 right, and report to Melbourne Causeway.
Left base, runway 27 right, and we'll report over the causeway, Cardinal 34287.
Well, we certainly tried today.
Yeah.
It's funny, the TAF was not accurate for 4 this morning. I was up and it was clear. Clear as could be. That's it. Once we get to the causeway, after you call him, you can
27 runway 27 right, clear to land.
27 right, clear land 34287. You can go ahead and pull carb heat and go prop full and just configure for normal landing once we get to the causeway. And he already cleared us to land, so we're good to go. Alright, so there's the causeway.
Alright, so we're beam the causeway, carb heat on, prop full. And fuel selectors on both.
Yep.
Mixture rich slightly.
Let's go ahead and reduce the power a little bit. There we go. And once we get below 105, we'll go flaps 10, and then reduce the power more. So here's 105, go flaps 10. Alright, reduce the power a little bit more. We go back to like 14 or 13 inches. Good. We can go ahead and slow up a little bit. There we go. Now we're just normal pattern, 90, 80, 70. Alright. And there's no radio calls necessary, you already cleared us.
Cardinal 287, when able, can you give me a base on the clouds, please?
Cloud base is about 1,300 feet, 287.
Thank you.
Alright. Good job.
Airport 13, roger. Series 3, Charlie Bravo, Melbourne ground, you're clear to Mike, Yankee, Golf, Whiskey, Airport as file, maintain 2000.
So looking at the windsock,
10 minutes after departure.
slight crosswind from the right, or sorry, from the left. We feel that too.
1505.
I'm going to go ahead and go flaps 30.
Number 3, Charlie Bravo, that readback is correct, sir. Just expect 1000 in 10 minutes. And advise ready taxi.
Are you using the numbers as your aiming point?
Yeah.
Okay.
Might be a little low there.
Yep.
And a little slow.
Nicely done. That tire didn't even squeak.
Cardinal 287, if able, right turn taxiway Quebec, Kilo Kilo 1 to the ramp.
Okay, well, exit Quebec and Kilo Kilo 1 to the ramp, Cardinal 34287. And clear on the right, clear on the left. Alright, after landing, flaps retract, mixture lane, keep our landing light on, carb heat off, and pitot heat is off.
Really nicely done with that landing there.
Yeah, that felt pretty good. Almost didn't even feel it touch the ground.
No, really didn't. That was a textbook example of using power to manage the kind of like the ground effect glide there. When you're approaching the runway,
Yeah.
a couple of things you can do. I mean, if you're coming in hot to the ground, you know, either pull your pitch back, or if you don't have speed, bump the power a little bit. So that was really well done. And I guess the runway being wet helped prevent the wheel from
squeezing.
Yeah. Because I was so confused when I felt thunk, like a little thud, like, but no sound. Yep, good there.
Alright. So that was one of those that
Yeah,
made
it was,
the emergency landing?
Yep. It was a Duchess painted just like this one here, Mike Kilo. Yeah, good. I'm just happy those guys got out okay.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Curious what's found out about that whole thing. If you want, we can try on planning again later. No one else has the plane after us, so.
All right.
Hopefully this weather will pass.
All right, we're clear on the left, clear on the right. Now, does the plane have to be over there at the mechanic at any time?
That's what I'm thinking. I'll talk to Jason about it. I told him, well, if the weather doesn't look good, we'll try again later. And And even if you can't fly later, I'll just ferry it down there.
Okay.
Does that trick seem to work pretty well?
Yeah, it's straightened out pretty well down there.
Over 737.
All right.
737 uniform leave on Melbourne
Parking
Tower.
brake set. Throttle 1200.
Melbourne Causeway.
Phase 27 right, report the causeway, 7 uniform leave.
Alright, transponder still set. Do a quick check here. Back check, okay. Let's set the time.
95119.9. Alright.